So I'm going to show you guys what my 6-year-old is doing for first grade. So first off, we're doing the Good and the Beautiful Math 1. I honestly love it. It does take time to teach, but I love it. Next, we're doing the Good and the Beautiful Level K. I broke the book up into units. So he just finished Unit 3. We're going to just continue on with that for first grade. For the family, we are doing some Good and Beautiful Science units and the Good and Beautiful History. And I'll do a more in-depth video of those later. Also, I use this book with all my kids. It's great supplemental practice. It's great on its own as a full program, but I used it with my older 3 kids, and I'm going to use it. So I just printed off a chart online, and he gets a sticker every time he does a lesson. I only use this, since we're using the Good and the Beautiful, when he needs extra practice. Next, my 5 and 3-year-old wanted more books and crafts. So somebody recommended this to me, and we're going to give it a try. I've never used it before, but it has your craft supply list. And it's a very bare bones program because it's just a supplemental book. So it'll give you the book name and then the craft that you do. There's not a lesson that goes with it, so Barn Dance is the book, and then we're going to do this craft. All the templates that you need are in the back. Very bare bones, but it's exactly what I needed for my 3 and 6-year-old. Okay, so these readers I have had since I was a little girl. My mom taught me to read with them, and I have used them on my 3 older boys. So this is from the Sing, Spell, Read, and Write program. I absolutely love these books. They are amazing. They gradually build. They get harder. They tell you the words you're going to use. They have the rule breakers. I love these books. And then the next books he's also going to use are the Good and the Beautiful beginning readers. He's done book A, the sets A and B, and we're moving on to C. These are good. They're a little bit too hard for him right now just because they're a little bit long. So we're excited to move on to those as the year goes on. All right, so I keep all of his stuff in this tote. I put the books in it so you can see what it looks like. Dry erase board. And then these are his mini books for the kindergarten. We keep those in there too. So everything just fits nice in there. If it gets lopsided, it kind of tips over, but it's just a magazine holder. I think I got it at Walmart a couple of years ago, so nothing fancy. So yes, it's just the 3 R's. I fully expect with the history and the science that I showed you, he probably won't do all of the lessons with my older kids. But what he wants to do, he does. And what is too over his head, I just let it go. So any of you that feel pressure that you need to do those subjects, I would not feel that pressure. They don't need it. If you happen to be in a state where they have to do it, then I would meet history and science requirements through the Magic School Bus, Wildcrats, and then maybe just watch one of those episodes and do a simple craft or activity based on whatever the show was on. For history, I love the Nest Entertainment, or it's called the Animated Hero Classic videos. My kids will watch that. They have a coloring book and they can color a picture. Liberty Kids is another great option. That is our first grade curriculum. Please subscribe and you can see more.